Greetings, Lightworkers and Starseeds. Ava here, and today we have an interesting one just from a direct request from Diana, actually. And for those of you who are new here, welcome. Diana is a Pleiadian that is channeled through me, and right now she asked me to get on here, and she had some important information from the Pleiadians to bring through at this time about where we're at in history right now and what is coming. So I'm going to go out and put you in touch with the Pleiadians and see what they have to say. Here we go. Greetings, this is Diana of the Pleiadian family, you see, and we are here, what do we say? We love to say to bring the love, you see, to bring the love. And so why are we here? We come to you here, first of all, bringing the love, bringing the light, and to say first and foremost that we are so very proud of each and every one of you who have chosen to come here in these bodies to hold the hard line, the unforgiving line, you see, in the sense of not to say that we're not forgiving, we are all very forgiving, and this is why we come, you see, to hold the unforgiving line of love, you see, meaning that we are always going to stand in the face of love, stand for love, no matter what is in front of us, you see. And so we are here now because we are feeling the tipping point, you see, in the galactic field, you see. There is a tipping point that is really, we are really at the precipice of it. And it is feeling a little bit of an urgency to tell you all, not to quote unquote say wake up and like knock knock, you see, to see if anyone is home, because everyone is awake, you see. Many people here on the planet have woken up at this point, you see, have realized what has been going on your planet for thousands and thousands of years, you see, the imbalances and the corruption and the ways in which the powers have been, you see, that have not been of love, you see. And so now we are here to really tell you, we are at the place where we have enough people awakened to make the changes, you see. Isn't that fascinating? Isn't that so exciting to hear? So why does it still look like this then, you see? It will not for much longer. We say this in more a general time frame because there are still many timelines at play, you see. So it is up to you. It is up to all the humans, you say. We like to say we are all the ones that are not in the bodies, not doing the hard work. We're up here eating the popcorn and watching the show, saying, what are the humans going to do today? You see, we like to say that, you see, because it is so beautiful for us to watch this unfolding and to be a part of it in any small way that we can. So we participate in this kind of way, you see, through different channels, you see, and through intuition, you see, and through just being there in your dreams, you see, in different ways that we can just let you know that you are doing the good work, you see. So why does it still look this way if there are enough souls on the planet who have woken up to what is and where we are going? Why does it still look so chaotic, you see? So what we will say about this is that there needs to be a more cohesion within those of you who are awakened, who are of the light and love, you see. So it is time to bring everyone together, you see. This is the part where it is like we have and this is accurate, not to say that this is incorrect, but just to use an example, you see, we have so many people who are interested in starting communities all over the planet, you see, to live together, you see, rather than in the cities. And this is the way for sure, you see. And so what is happening then is a lot of people are trying it out, you see, with their friends and things like this, and they're saying, well, just did not work out, you see. They had their ideas and I had my ideas, and we just couldn't get past our wanting it to do it our way, you see. And yes, there is a place for a vision, you see, and having these things that really are important to you. But in general, the pieces that we need to work on is actually clearing out the traumas that are keeping us from working together in a harmonious way, you see. Because there are so many organizations and so many people and places all over the world that are bringing the light and the love, you see, in their own way, you see. And so how do we really bring this energy together? Maybe one of you will get very smart about this, you see, and we can really do this in a way that is, we really need a smart networker and marketer for this, you see. This is really what we're saying, is we need somebody who can really get this out to all of the major light worker organizations, you see, and then putting it out to all the YouTubers and all of the other platformers, and really bringing everybody together, and the retreat centers and the people who are doing good work in all the different ways, and even in the religious organizations that are not so bound up in their boxes, you see, who are really bringing a lot of the light and the love, you see. How can we bring all of this together for one moment, you see, to really give it a little push, you see. That is really where we're at, you see. And we are really helping in this push. And it can happen slowly and gradually over a time, where we can have kind of like a little bit of a like that, you see. And so there is a timeline available right now, which is why we want to come and tell you. There is a timeline open right now for this kind of energy where we can bring together many. And this is not necessarily, or the more bodies, physical bodies, the better, because then it does not require so much of the intent, you see. You can do this with smaller numbers, but you know what it requires? Requires mastery over how to use the energy, you see. And so if you have more, then it can just be anyone in the light and the love, you see, can help, you see. And this is really where we go with this, is we can get more people together to really focus in the same direction, the same place, at the same time, using the frequencies of the earth and the alignments, you see. We also have some powerful alignments coming, you see. So really finding these key moments in the time. And you, those of you who are good in the astrology, you can pick out those moments, you see, and know what are these key moments, you see, that are coming up, that we can really focus our energy in. And you gather the people, you see, and you do this, you see. So we are just putting out the seeds, you see, that any time over the next year or so, that we can really focus this energy. There is a vast window here available. So it is not just like one event, you see. It is really a collaboration in a deeper way, that there can be ongoing support and love in this way. So please, this is really the message from the Pleiades today, is to know that you are in a timeline where it is requiring not necessarily more people waking up, but it is requiring those of you who have woken up to take the next step. You have awakened. You know what is happening. What are you going to do about it, you see? And for every one of you, this looks differently, you see. And so finding the ways that you can really amplify the love and the light right now in your way and in your world, you see. Any way that you can do this, you see. This can be as simple as finding your spot on the earth, you see, and really working with the earth. Because that in and of itself is going to amplify the light and the love of your own capacity. So if you are on your spot on the earth, you have found your place, and you are actively working with the earth, this can amplify 100 over, you see, meaning as many people, it's 1 to 1,000, you see. So if you have 1,000 people surrounding you, and you're all oming together, or toning together, or meditating together, or doing whatever you're doing to amplify the love and the light, you can do this with the earth, you see. In those ratios, you see, it's very, very powerful. You see. So remember this, that you have more power than you realize, especially when you know how to work with the earth that you are born on, that you are born out of, you see. When you know how to work with this frequency, everything is possible, and you have more power than you even imagine, you see. So find the ways, amplify the time is now, you see. This is the message, the time is now. We love all of you so very much, and we're so grateful for you. And please remember to continue to share your love and your light, and to find the ways to work together, to find the bridges of commonality, you see, and the places where we can extend a loving hand to another, you see, rather than finding the ways to differ, find the ways to come together. We love you all very much. Blessings. Blessings, everyone. I trust that this message was exactly what you needed to hear today. And if it was, give it a thumbs up, like it, share it with your friends. And if you have a question you would love Diana to answer that wasn't addressed in this video, just type it in the chat below, and we'll see if we can get it on one of her next videos. Blessings, everyone. So grateful for all of you. Thanks so much.